Today in the state of Maryland, showing 74 degrees sunny. Air quality, the yellow of 63. Wind, 1 miles per hour. Humidity, 65%. Feels like 82 degrees. Visibility, 9.90 mile. UV index, nothing. Pressure, 30.09 inch. And finally with the dew point, 62 degrees. So with the Doppler radar, there aren't any rain or snow. So we're going to skip that and moving on to the wind. The wind is showing the color of sky blue right here in Maryland. In BWI Airport and even in Baltimore, that you're just going to be seeing, showing 2 miles per hour. Dublin in Harford County, 3 miles per hour. 4 in Easton, same thing in Salisbury, and even in Frederick. 5 in Hagerstown, 2 in Cumberland, and 6 in Pocomoke City, and so is Lexington Park. So we do have a little bit of the wind is going to be picking up, but just a little bit, not too fast. With a tomorrow's wind showing exactly the different numbers, like in BWI Airport showing 4, and even different numbers. We do have clouds, but we have a little bit of clouds because it's going to be sunny outside. So we don't have a lot of clouds going on. Humidity showing the blue with mostly of more than 70%. We also have 80% in Lexington Park and even nearly 80s in Frederick, Cumberland, Dublin, and Pocomoke City. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, we do have mostly of the 70s and even mostly of nearly 80s. Tomorrow will be a full blue with mostly of 80% and even 90s, even 91%. Visibility that we're definitely showing, which is the gray with more than 12.4, and with the numbers as you can see here showing with nearly 20 mile. However, we have the green stuff in Lexington Park and Pocomoke City. Tomorrow, it's gonna be mostly of the gray, but it's gonna be doubling with 9.80 mile on the green. That's in Harford County. And even Easton, 9.40 mile. The sea level pressure that we're showing, which is the orange of more than 30 inch. And that's what it says right there. Dew point showing the green and yellow. So we're mostly of nearly 70 degrees and even the 70s. The air quality we're showing mostly of the yellow, which is the moderate. So 57 in BWI Airport and even in Baltimore City. The air quality is acceptable. However, members of sensitive groups may be at risk. Limit activities if sensitive. Close windows and doors. Unless if you're sweaty. Different numbers other than Baltimore with 57. So 59 in Dublin, 62 in Frederick, 57 in Hagerstown, 56 in Cumberland, 58 in Salisbury, and even in 64 in Lexington Park. So we're definitely showing mostly of the moderate of yellow. Then tomorrow, it's going to be green, which is low, with different numbers. The pollen. So the good news is, ladies and gentlemen, we won't have a lot of pollen going on because low is going to be, pollen is going to be low, so that green is going to be low. And also temperatures are going to be nice because it's going to be 73 degrees. If you look on the left hand side on the screen, it's going to be 73 degrees sunny. But the degrees are going to increase soon because that's going to be later on. Now temperatures are going to be on the 70s and on the 80s and even 80s. And we do have temperatures going to be on the yellow, so it's going to be a hot days, but there won't be a lot of hot. So we're gonna have a hot days, and it's gonna be nice outside for today. With the tomorrow is going to be the yellow with mostly of nearly 80 degrees. All right. So we are showing mostly of the 70s and even sunnies all over in the state of Maryland. However, we do have Oakland more than 60 degrees, so that's 66 degrees, of course, and Cumberland 1 inch closer to 70 degrees. The sunrise, 5:46 a.m. and then sunset 8:36 p.m. So we know today is going to be the 74 degrees. There will be mostly sunny skies. The high will be 88 degrees, of course. And then tomorrow is definitely going to be it's going to be rain showers with 87 degrees. Listen carefully for the rest of the forecast. Tuesday with 94 degrees, rain showers. Wednesday will be light rain showers, will be 91 degrees. I'll say it again. Wednesday with 91 degrees, light rain showers. And then Thursday is going to be a heavy rain. That's what it says right there. That's on Thursday with 85 degrees. Friday, we'll have light rain showers with 84 degrees. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, all of these weekdays, so during these weekdays, we're going to have heavy rain, rain showers, and light rain showers. So that's going to be on the weekdays. Saturday Saturday will be partly sunny with 84 degrees, and then next Sunday will be 83 degrees, light rain showers. So that's going to be one weekend. We'll have light rain showers. So you're going to have to just stay dry and stay cool as always. Don't wet yourself with your clothes and everything. You're going to have to just stay dry as always.